Hello everyone, and welcome to Marcus Bayer, episode 22. At the end of episode 21, our addled man had spoken to Lola and agreed to accept money by MoneyGram. After he'd spoken to Lola, he went off on one of those rants, talking to himself in a fury. And we'd finished with him saying, "This is driving me nuts, but I'll still find out how to get around MoneyGram." Remember, his problem with MoneyGram is that he doesn't exist, so he can't produce a valid ID, not any of the excuses that he's going to come up with. And that, of course, is one of the reasons why these scammers have to use money mules. The characters that they're playing, just like the characters that I'm playing, don't exist, so they don't have any ID. "You definitely need some sleep," said Denise, because, of course, Lola had sent her the message, saying that she'd spoken to our man, and that she didn't think he was well. "Lola sent me a message saying you didn't sound very well. She's going to take me to the hospital tomorrow. She'll probably go to the MoneyGram office on our way home. Then she has some business in London." LOL, I already did. Why will she say I need sleep? What's all these? I told you ahead, but you still believe her. OMG! I still need the funds, but no MoneyGram, or different MoneyGram from different spot to get the money, but all gets to me. If you have any idea what that was meant to mean, then you're a better man than me. "Babe," he said later that evening, "what did you decide? Use the company account. Tell Lola to send it how she sent the £100, OK? You should know this. I didn't know a lot about MoneyGram. Tell her to do it this way, OK? I'll send the account I can use soon. 5,000, 5,000, 4,800. And he sent the name and address of a money mule in Belgium. "This is the European MoneyGram from a worker," he added. "I'll receive it. Good morning, love." Of course, Denise was ignoring him, because by then we'd decided that Lola was going to send the money in his name. And by the time he'd started sending these messages, Denise and Lola, of course, were on their way to the hospital for Denise's appointment. "I'll receive it. Good morning, love. You can't send cash like that with MoneyGram. It's once a day. Can Lola go to MoneyGram 3 days in a row, so she can send 5,000 daily, 5,000 today, 5,000 tomorrow, 4,800 next day, to the Belgium MoneyGram," he said, repeating the name and address of the money mule in Belgium. "Purpose of sending should be friend or family support. Tell Lola. So it'll be easy to collect the funds." He tried calling Denise. Lola's not picking up, because he'd also tried calling Lola, and I don't want her to make any mistake. That's why you have to tell her to listen to me. I don't want her to misplace any money. Read all I wrote and give me a response. Contact Lola to do it that way. Lola was unavailable this day, and so she was also ignoring him. "I hope you've told her how she'll send it. 5,000 today, 5,000 tomorrow, 4,800 next tomorrow," adding underneath, "dollars. I'll get all the funds and pay for the equipments by Thursday. If only Lola listens to what I told you to tell her. With MoneyGram, it would be daily payments. Tell her to pay $5,000 in today first, OK? I hope you understand. Purpose of sending should be friend or family support," he said, repeating yet again the name and address of the money mule in Belgium. "Make sure you read all my messages." All day, no response? Which, curiously, was the time when Denise just got home from the hospital. "Hello, Lola just left to go to London. We just got home from the hospital. She told me to send you these pictures." And I sent him 2 screenshots of one of those fake MoneyGram receipts. And of course, we were hoping that we could get him to call the fake MoneyGram claim line. "I don't understand all that stuff about someone in Belgium. She sent the money to you, so you can get it straight away." "What is this?" said our panicking scammer, because, of course, no such person as Marcus Bayer exists, and therefore he couldn't turn up at a MoneyGram with his identity documents, because he doesn't have any. "It's the receipt they gave Lola." "Where did she send it to?" "I told you. She sent it to you." "Not to me. I don't use MoneyGram. I gave you an address." "I think anyone can use it. You just have to collect the money. She said you have to phone the number on that receipt." "And do what?" "I don't know. They tell you how to collect the money, I expect." "You guys don't like listening. You just do what's in your mind, and it's funny because you could make a mistake. What rubbish is this, actually?" "There shouldn't be a mistake. She sent it in your name. I did say I wouldn't pay a third party." I gave you an account at first. You said MoneyGram. I gave you an address. Now you're telling me to go pick money? This is annoying. I'm sure it won't kill you to make a phone call and collect the money yourself. Much easier than having to get it from someone in Belgium. I'd have to convert it to euros, and they'd have to convert it to dollars. Think how much money would be wasted doing that. You don't understand. I don't have USA papers with me. You don't listen to me. She could have sent it to Mustafiri. I don't think you need to be a US citizen. You just need the claim number. That money will be lost. I know what I'm saying. Maybe next time you'll listen to me, because we had a deal. Lola is not going to tell me how I run my business. Lola don't tell you what to do. You tell Lola what to do. Why will it be lost? It's in your name. You just need to call that number. I think it's much better that we can actually send it to you this time, instead of some dodgy third party. Lola will have to go cancel the transaction. Oh dear, have you decided you don't want the money again? She said you keep changing your mind. I can't collect the money. I don't have a USA credentials, he tried. I don't think that matters if you have the claim number. I told you anything money, send it to my accountant. That isn't your accountant in Belgium. I'm sure you don't need US credentials to claim the money. If you have the claim number, phone the number and ask them. I never changed. I did. They didn't. Tell Lola to go cancel the transaction and send it here, to Mustafiri, he said, giving the name and address of his accountant in New Jersey. Although the two men had similar names, they definitely weren't the same person. Although at first we thought perhaps they were. You don't listen to me at all. It's so sad. You just changed again. First Belgium, now New Jersey. That's Mustafiri, my accountant. I used a financial partner in Europe before. I did say I won't send money to a third party again. I think it's good that it's been sent direct to you. Stop being a lazy toad and phone and get the claim number. It won't kill you to go and collect it. I can't. I don't have my USA IDs, baby. Of course you can. Elizabeth, look, there are lots of MoneyGram offices in San Francisco. How many times do I have to say it? You don't need US ID to claim. Do I have to say that again? You just need the claim code or whatever they call it. And before you scream at the screen and tell me I was wrong, yes, I know, a passport would have done it, but it was up to him to explain why I was wrong. I'll say it once more, then I need to lie down. Babe! Tell her to send it to Mustafiri. Any transaction in USA, he does for me. Full stop. Phone and ask them. There, I said it twice. I did ask. They say there's no proof to verify my identity. You haven't had time to phone that number. You've been giving me a million excuses about why you won't phone. Are you lying to me? Is there something you aren't telling me? Phone that number. For an experienced businessman, you do behave like an idiotic toddler sometimes. Just make a phone call. That's all you need to do. Phone the number on that receipt. I need to lie down. Let me know when you've called them and got the number. Just tell Lola to put Mustafiri name instead of mine. Don't act like a baby. Act like a mature businessman. The money is for you, so we sent it in your name. That's the end of the matter. I'm going to lie down. Please phone that number and get the claim code. They said I don't have enough evidence the money is for me. I don't have my credentials. How many times will I say it, he said, trying to call her again. But I had the browser closed so that we didn't have to talk to him. Don't be stupid. They don't care if my name is there. They need evidence. You don't listen to me. The money will get lost, he said, trying to call her again. Am I from here to have all these? They said they can't verify me without my USA credentials. And if you're looking at the screen, you'll see he unsent a message there. It was a screenshot that he'd copied from MoneyGram, where it said that you needed your passport or your ID documents. They said they can't verify me without my USA credentials. Like I said, tell Lola to send it to my accountant. I use his accountant. I see when money comes and goes in. That's why I have it. Try to listen for once. Purpose of sending should be for family support or friend, not this rubbish she did. Do the right thing. Stop shutting down on me like that. Don't be stupid. Read what I tell you and listen to me. There won't be problems, he said, trying to phone her again. It says, valid ID includes a passport, said Denise, who, although I hadn't saved the screenshot, had read it. So you shouldn't have a problem. It says or, not that you need all three. You just read it too fast. I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't have them. That's why I employed Mustafiri. Of course you have a passport. You don't get it. He's an accountant, not an immigration officer. Are you telling me you're an illegal immigrant? Is there something you aren't telling me? Did you give me a USA passport? I told you all these from the start. Why I employed Mustafiri. Stop acting like a brain-dead idiot. It says you can use a passport. Because I don't do anything financial here. A passport. All I know is UK. Your accountant doesn't have your passport. You do. Unless you're an illegal immigrant and you're lying to me. Which is it? You're lying to me, or you have your passport? Like I said, tell her to put it in Mustafiri's name, and he will forward me the money after picking it up. I told you since a month ago. You didn't tell me you're lying and you're in the US illegally. You're just too stubborn to listen to me. You're getting me pissed right now. I'll just go for a walk. I hate stress. You're just too stupid to be a real engineer, who are you really? If you don't even have a passport, then you can't be working in the US. I don't blame you. It's because I asked you for money. There's why insults comes in. Don't blame me for the fact that you're lying. Or don't blame me for the fact that you're in the US illegally and so can't be working. There are only three options. Three options. 1, you're genuinely working in the US and so have a passport. 2, you're lying to me and aren't in the US. Actually, that's 2 options. Which is it? 1 or 2? I suggest you think very carefully before you answer. Very carefully. Either you're working in the US, in which case you have a passport, or you're lying to me, you aren't in the US, and you're trying to steal my money. I don't use my personal details. That's why I have Mustafiri, and he has a signed agreement with me that anything about this job goes to him. I have my passport and everything. You call me dumb any time you feel like. Very wrong of you. Then there shouldn't be a problem with claiming the money. Not with me, he said in bold. Go and get it. Don't be lazy. Whoops, I meant shouldn't be a problem claiming. Read what I said here. I don't see what that has to do with you not having your passport with you. Go and get it. Then you can claim the money. Tell Lola to send the funds to Mustafiri. Why won't you collect it yourself? What's the real reason? You aren't in the US? You're lying to me about being there? No, I am. Then what's the problem? You're there illegally and don't have a passport? With me? Yes. Awesome. So you're in the US. You have your passport. You can call that number and get the claim code. Or are you going to think of another idiotic reason? And got expired, by the way, he tried, doing exactly as instructed, and thinking of another idiotic reason. Stop interrogating me. I don't like it. It's like you're fighting with me. I don't believe you. Because if it has, you're there illegally and will be deported and won't be allowed to work. So you're obviously lying to me about something. What is it? Okay, I'll say it. But before I know you've spread it to everyone and be hated, I value our future and love. You can hardly wait for the next unbelievable idiotic excuse. Got expired along the way. You're already telling Lola I'm illegal. That's bullshit. Of course you're illegal if it's expired. I don't even believe you. Try again. And your work permit will be invalid, so you can't work. So either stop lying or stop trying to steal my money. That's why I don't have it. Look, I'm not doing too much, or fight for what you want to help with. What do you think I am? I was going to do all that, I told you. It's still among the credentials I haven't acquired to get my money back, too. Don't have what? Stop calling me a thief. Then stop lying. What don't you have? Read! Okay, that's it. I'll tell Lola to get the money back. Goodbye, if all you can do is lie. Stop telling me I'm lying. Then stop lying. Even a brain-dead idiot knows that if you're working in the US, you must have a valid passport. I'm not in the first place, unless you are a brain-dead idiot. That's why I use Mustafiri. Don't you get it? I can't use mine. No, I don't. You use him because you're a brain-dead idiot. You use him because you're in the US illegally. Okay, she said, in reply to him saying I can't use mine. That's such an obvious lie that I've had enough of you. Goodbye. Hey, understand, it's simple. I don't really need it and can't just get it. I'm only here for a few months. Yes, kinda. Damn. Exactly. You're only there for a few months. So they wouldn't have let you into the US if your passport was due to expire before your visa. Hey, it got expired in December. This has turned into another entire topic. Another obvious lie. They wouldn't have let you in if it expired before your visa. You're such a terrible liar. 4 years isn't 4 days, he said completely randomly. So you have one last chance to tell me the truth, one last chance to stop lying, because even you know they wouldn't have let you in with a passport that was due to expire before your visa. And you will send the money to Mr. Theory, so I can get cash if I do? No, unless you stop lying to me, and you have one last chance to stop lying. Our man went off and thought about it for a while, and then came back. I am genuine, but my life is a mystery. Well, I lied about it expiring recently. I got in with a friend without my passport. I just don't do anything financial concerning my contract without an employed accountant, since of which I can access what's going on. I'll be back. My plan was to get things in check. Tell Lola to send it to Musafiri instead of my friend in Europe. He'll send it to me. You can see for yourself that I use various employed accountant. Are you surprised? My plan was to get back and get thing in place before I even knew who you are, or if you existed. Let me go potty, said our man, who, as we already know from previous episodes, is obsessed by informing the world of his bathroom habits. UK viewers, of course, will understand that going potty means something completely different over here, and that was how I first read it. But then when I came to edit the video, I realised he meant it in the US sense, not the UK sense. Although in the case of our man, either would work. Lola just called to see how I am. She'll see if she can get the money sent to Musafiri, but she'd like to speak to him first, please. You've told us so many lies that I won't let her send anything until she's spoken to him on WhatsApp. Because that previous one, about his passport having expired and him having got in with a friend's passport, was just so ridiculous that I couldn't even be bothered to challenge it, because one of his jobs is allegedly working for a large cruise company, refurbishing a cruise ship. There's no way they would have employed him without him having a proper visa, a proper work permit, and a valid passport. Lola just rang, said Denise a couple of hours later. She's home now. We don't trust your accountant. Lola spoke to him before and he lied to her. We'll send the money to your financial representative, or whatever you called him, in Belgium. But Lola would like to talk to him on WhatsApp first, please. I'm here. Talk to who exactly? Your financial representative, or whatever you called him, in Belgium. I remember. I spoke to your accountant too. He could barely speak English and couldn't remember where he'd qualified as an accountant. I don't trust him. He does just surprised you asked all that, according to him. I was asking basic questions that any qualified business person would answer instantly. They'd also have their qualifications on the wall behind their desk so that everyone could see them. Yes, Can we have the WhatsApp number of that man in Belgium, please? You can ask for weird stuff. How will I know that now? We talk on mail, not everyone's on WhatsApp. No, what? The phone number of your financial representative? You know his name and address. How do you communicate with him? Carrier pigeon? Tell her to contact my accountant. I just told you that I don't trust him. It's all good to him. Remember, he's Muslim. And I won't deal with him again. He doesn't do hand shit to me. Never have. And in reply to him saying, remember he's Muslim, Denise says, that doesn't mean you can barely speak English or that you can't remember where you studied. I'll not send him a single penny. Please ask your rep in Belgium to email me. OK, I will. I hope she sends the funds before tomorrow there. I hope your financial rep emails me as soon as he can. He just replied me, said he's writing soon, said our man at 10 o'clock at night on a Monday. He knows you're my woman, and yeah, he's been kind to me since 2011. Hello, said Denise the next morning. He hasn't written to me. Will he write when he starts work this morning? Yes, he will, said our man, phoning his financial representative in Belgium and telling him to pull his finger out and get on with replying to Denise. He's written to me, said Denise. And this is the message that Denise received. Hello, ma'am, it said. I got a message from your husband last night about a payment coming through to me. I'd like to know when it's been sent. Thank you. Marcus Bayer is not my husband. If he told you that, he's lied again. Before we send you any money, we'd like to know who you are and what's your relationship to Marcus Bayer, please. We'd also like to know a very, very good reason why we should send money to someone in Belgium rather than sending it directly to him. Currently, the money's awaiting collection by him from MoneyGram. Lastly, before we send anything, my daughter-in-law would like to speak to you on WhatsApp, please. Marcus has told us so many lies and given us so many seemingly random payment methods that I won't allow my daughter-in-law to send anything unless you speak to her first. My daughter-in-law, added Denise underneath, has just asked for your direct phone number, please. Well, I'm one of Mr. Marcus's financial rep. My name is Hugh. I've worked with your man, as he told me, since 2011. I'm currently in Belgium. I'll send the money directly to Mr. Marcus when I get it, ma'am. Another thing is I don't talk on WhatsApp. We can talk here, as I'm with you. Mr. Marcus don't do no harm, as I've known. Please write a proper professional email, replied Denise. Mr. Marcus don't do no harm, as I've known. Sounds like a 10-year-old boy. Please send me your direct phone number so my daughter-in-law can phone you. Back on Facebook, our man has just assured Denise that Hugh will email her. He's written to me. He didn't bother to explain who he is. Very unprofessional. Plus you lied to him. I'm not your wife. I've asked him to speak to Lola on WhatsApp. I won't allow her to send anything until they've spoken. Good morning. I already told him you're going to talk, and I told him who you are, so why the fight? What fight? His email was very unprofessional, and if you told him you're my husband, then you lied. So why the lies? Is it a crime to claim you as my wife? Ask him what you want to ask him. I know what I want. I don't know who he is. I don't know what capacity he's acting in. I don't know why he's authorised to receive money for you. I don't know anything about him. It would have been courteous and professional of him to explain properly. Ask him all that. I already told you, but you want to keep asking. No, you didn't already tell me, and I have asked him. I'm waiting for a reply. OK. Lola just rang quickly to say she'll speak to him on his direct number if he emails it to me. I've just asked him to do that. I don't have a deal with Lola, and you're not doing things according to what we talked, agreed or planned. We haven't agreed or planned anything. If I'm the one, you'll definitely fight me and say why I'm not doing what we agreed. And you've told so many lies, I no longer believe anything you say. We had a signed agreement. Yes, and I need to ensure the person I'm sending money to is legitimate. We said we'll use the company account. And an experienced businessman would have no problem expecting me to do my due diligence. You said it, not me, she said in reply to him saying we said we'll use the company account. Really? You asked for it? I've done a million things you keep asking and waiting for, just something that'll make you not help with the money. You'll see what you're looking for, I guess. Yes, really. I'll stop whining like a small boy. It's childish, idiotic, and most unprofessional. I'm telling you my mind. Don't. I'm not interested. Please refer to that signed agreement. This is nothing about paying a third party. I'm sick of your lies. I will not send any money unless or until Mr. sends me his phone number and speaks to Lola. I've clearly stated multiple times that I will not send money to a third party. There's no mention of it in our signed agreement. Money has been sent directly to you. But you are too bloody lazy to get off your backside, pick up a phone and call MoneyGram to claim the money yourself. I see no reason why I should be expected to send money to someone else because you keep changing your mind. This is your last chance, and I mean that. Please give me the number and phone MoneyGram and get your claim code. I repeat, I will not send him the full amount, as $5,000 has already been sent direct to you. I phoned! They won't, I told you. Send it to Mustafiri, or I'll still get the money. You're stressing yourself. If he won't allow us to talk to him, then he very definitely is not a professional financial agent, so there won't be any more money. You've lied again, haven't you? Why are you calling a 45-year-old a 10-year-old? You think everybody can take your bad mouth like me? He just told me that. Please be cool with my associates. Please feel free to mange yourself like a baby. I won't talk to you again unless he sends his phone number. Don't spoil my business. Goodbye, said Denise, and I closed Facebook for a couple of hours. Go if you want to go. This is already tormenting enough. I'm going to sleep. Talk to you later, he said. And notice, when he said he was going to sleep, it was 9:15 a.m. in the UK. I think it was just past midnight where he claims to be in San Francisco. An hour and a half later, our man who was supposed to be asleep was back. I keep getting buzz messages from Hugh. I don't know what that means. Any chance of explaining? He hasn't answered me. His name is Hugh. I know what his name is, but I have no idea what I keep getting buzz messages means. Any chance of explaining? Lola said she tried to call you and you aren't answering. Why not? I'll call her now. OK. She used a new number? I don't know. She used a new number. I'll call it back. OK. And so he called Lola.
Hello. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I called you. You didn't
Hello.
pick up my call.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. What's going on?
All right. So how's everything going?
Everything is fine. I want to talk to that guy in Belgium. Can you give me his number?
Huh?
By the way, why don't you want to pick up the money from MoneyGram?
Because everything I signed on this contract or the money I employed people to handle it for me.
You are ridiculous. I sent you the money on your name.
Because
On your name. Why don't you want to go to MoneyGram and pick up the money?
Because I have workers that does that for me.
You are ridiculous. I send the money on your name. The money is for you.
I didn't tell you to send it in my name in the first place. I told you I gave you guys my workers. I gave you my accountant. I gave you Mustafari. I gave her a lot of
You gave her? What is this you gave her? What is this you gave her? What kind of English is this?
I gave her Mustafari.
You gave her?
I gave her hooks.
You gave who? To who?
Elizabeth. And Dennis, sorry.
Why? What's
I gave her
what's the reason?
I gave her.
What's the reason? Because you don't want. Let me finish. What's the reason? Like a real gentleman.
I didn't hear you. What's your problem?
My problem is that I want you to pick up the money and to go to MoneyGram.
I can't. Okay, I can't.
Why?
I gave Dennis an account. I didn't give.
Why don't you want to pick up the money? You are ridiculous.
Listen, I can't.
Why?
I can't. Okay?
Why?
I don't have the required information they're asking me of. That's why I told her.
You don't need
That's why
for anything.
In the first place.
Let me finish. You are talking over me again like an idiot you are. If you cut the call, I promise you this time it will be like me. Like I will say now.
Then you don't have to fight me.
You will not see any single pound. I promise you that.
Then don't talk to me anyhow. If you talk to me
No, you don't have to talk to me anyhow because you are talking over me all the time. Explain me why can't you go to MoneyGram and pick up the money?
I don't have the IDs they're asking me for. How many times am I gonna tell you?
How is that you don't have the ID? Don't you have the passport?
I didn't take anything with me. All I came for was a job.
How is that? How is that? You are in America, but you are not staying there legal. Right?
I didn't hear you.
Of course you heard me. Don't act like you are smart because you are not. How did you go to the US without a passport? You must have a passport. It's mandatory.
Listen, ask Dennis. I told her everything. When I was here, that was when my stuff expired. I haven't shown her everything. When I was here, my stuff expired.
Okay, I want to see your passport if it's expired.
Don't say I'm talking over you when you're the one talking over me.
Yeah, because I'm the woman. I'm the woman. You are a man. Men are useless.
What woman? What advantage does a woman give you?
All the advantages in this world. Women are bosses. You must know that. Don't suck your teeth. Why do you suck your teeth? You like to suck your teeth? What a behavior, what a habit. Sucking teeth. Okay. So, you must have a passport. Show me your passport. I want to see if indeed your passport is expired. And how do you stay there with an expired passport?
I said I don't have it with me. Don't you understand?
No.
I got it expired. I don't have it with me. You want me to walk with an expired
You
ID so I get
you
arrested?
told Denise that you had an expired passport.
So you want me to come to England, get everything, then come back to USA just to show you my ID?
Friend, you can go to the embassy. Don't you know that? Like a businessman you are, or you don't know?
Listen, if you want to stress me,
you like stress.
please,
You like this word. You guys,
you and Dennis,
you guys love stress.
Listen, if you had ears and you listen to me,
listen, not
you would have
listen.
sent it to Mr.
You can
Farris,
say listen to your mother. Maybe your mother will understand you when you will say her listen. As a British guy, you must say listen. Listen. Okay, go to MoneyGram and take the money.
I said I can't. I don't have the ID. How am I going to do that?
Of course you have it.
What's the problem?
The problem is that I send the money and you don't want to go to MoneyGram to pick up the money. That's the problem.
Because I cannot. I can't do it.
You can.
Lola wasn't happy that our man cut the call, and so she called him back.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, why do you like to cut calls? Why do you like to cut calls?
I'm outside. I'm outside. I'm outside. When I get in, I'll call you.
Okay, give me that guy's number from Belgium.
Okay, I'll send it.
What?
No, I will send it to Dennis.
You will send to Dennis. Send it now.
I said I'm outside.
What's the reason? Because you want to send it to Dennis and not to me. I will call the guy. No problem what? If you don't send it in 5 minutes, don't send it anymore. I will tell Dennis to stop talking to you and to stop sending money.
Talked with Lola, he said, after the call ended. She says another thing's taking me back to the past. I don't call to fight. I hanged up. I don't call people to harass them. Tell Lola what to do. Stop letting her do what she likes. She don't like me in the first place. So Denise told Lola what to do. Okay, I just called Lola and told her what to do. I want her to talk to Hugh. Please tell him to send me his phone number. Okay, you told him. He will. Have you had lunch yet? I'm outside getting something to eat. I'm just going to make a sandwich, said Denise. Explain to him who Denise is. I told him, though, but what I don't know is what she wants to talk to him about. You already told him who I am, although you lied to him, and I already told him I want him to talk to my daughter-in-law, precisely because you have told so many lies. Because I told him you're my woman? Is that a lie? Have he replied? Update me. You told him I'm your wife. Yes, that was a lie. No, he hasn't. Oh, okay. Do you have his number already? Yes, said Denise, because I'd hopped back on the email, where our man had contacted Denise. Please, I didn't insult you. Working with your man doesn't make me a slave to you. I meant he's not done me anything bad since I knew him. He was self-explanatory. He gave Denise his phone number. That's my call number. Denise sent a very tart reply. Working with your man doesn't mean you can't write a proper literate professional email. You should have introduced yourself and explained who you are. Did he send it? he asked. Oh, okay. Lola says she's tried to call, but he won't answer. Maybe he's busy. I don't know his schedule. Tell her to try again. She said he answered her and cut the call. And this is what happened when Lola tried to call him.
Hello.
Hello, this is Lola Singleton. I'd like to talk to Mr. Hughes.
Tell her, he said. Excuse me, you could ask him to call her. He has her number, as he answered, and then cut the call. He told me he was in a gathering and asked if this is Lola's number, he said, giving Denise Lola's UK number. Is that her number? I don't even have that. Yes, that's her UK number. She said he just cut the call. He didn't even apologise for being busy and offered to call her back. Very rude and very unprofessional. He said he's still in the meeting and will call her back. Why is he talking to you if he's in a meeting? Email, girl. I beg your pardon? Mail, he said, and called Denise. But immediately before he called Denise, Lola had spoken to Hugh. I hadn't had time to listen to what Lola had said before Marcus called Denise.
Hello.
Hello, it's Lola Singleton. Why did you cut the call on me, my friend?
Hello, it's Mr. Hughes. I know who am I speaking with?
I said, I'm Lola Singleton. Move out.
Okay.
In a quiet place.
Mr. Marcus told me about you, though.
Okay, first of all, I want to know if you are if you are from Belgium. Why do you have an American number, my friend?
My number?
Yes, why do you have an American number? You are from Belgium.
No, it's not an American number. It's a Canadian number.
Okay, Canadian number. Why do you have it? Why don't you have a number from your country? And by the way, I called you on WhatsApp. You didn't answer.
No, I'm not on WhatsApp. I don't use WhatsApp.
Of course you use it because there are 2 marks. Okay. So, why do I have to send the money to your account?
Listen. Mr. Marcus told me about the money, and he didn't tell me it was coming from you. He told me it was coming from Dennis, this woman.
Okay, no, Dennis, it's not his woman. I don't know from where this idea. Dennis is his friend, not his woman. You are talking like someone from another continent, my friend. Where are you from?
That is so funny.
Where are you from, my friend? Did the cat eat your tongue? Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, my friend, ask me. Can you hear me? That's all you can talk, you guys. Can you hear me? Don't pretend that you don't hear me because you are hearing me very well. Okay, I want you to send me your passport in order me to send the money to your account. Send me the passport on WhatsApp. I'm waiting.
What passport? I don't understand. Mr. Marcus didn't tell me about any passport.
Your passport, my friend. I will send a lot of money to your account. So I want to see if indeed you are the person.
And as I said, before I'd had a chance to listen to that, a man called Denise. Hello.
Hello, babe.
So what's going on? Why won't he speak to Lola?
Yeah, I gave you the number. Did you give Lola?
Well, how do you think she tried to call him?
All right, definitely. You should ask Lola if they've talked.
She spoke to him and he cut the call.
She just told me they just talked. I'm outside, okay? I'm outside.
You mean you've spoken to Lola?
Yeah, I've spoken to Lola and Hughes just told me that him and Lola, they had a call just now, not quite up to 5 minutes.
She's spoken to him as well, then, you mean?
So what I want you to do is talk to Lola. And remember to tell her that when she's sending it, the purpose of her sending the money, she should write for family or friends purpose. You understand?
No, I don't think Lola needs to be told how to send money.
Okay. And as well, you should show her, send her the address and his full name and everything.
What, of Fugue, you mean?
Yeah, Hughes.
And she's spoken to him, has she? Is that what you're saying? You're saying she's spoken to him?
I talked to him. He said he just talked to Lola, and she said she's gonna send it.
Oh, right,
so,
okay. Well, I need to phone her and ask her.
I want to tell you is I'm not in a comfortable place to talk right now. You understand? I'm outside. I just went, like I told you, I want to get what I'm gonna eat by the roadside, and when I get indoors, we're gonna talk. Okay?
Okay, I'll speak to you later. I'll just call Lola then and find out what's going on. After Lola had spoken to Hugh and Denise had spoken to Marcus, we decided that Denise wanted to speak to Hugh, so she emailed him. My daughter-in-law tells me she spoke to you. I'd like to talk to you, please. I'll send you a request here on chat. I just spoke with Lola, he said. She said she'll send the money to Mr. Marcus soon, today. That isn't what she told me. She told me she wants to be sure who you are. Please call me on chat. And so Denise sent our man a message request on chat, and he called her. And to find out what happened when he called her, you're going to have to listen to episode 23. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in episode 23.